Hi guys, Troublemaker here, playing Civilization Beyond Earth, and welcome to the world that belongs to the Muslims. Yes, the Middle Eastern people. I don't know if they're still Muslims in the future, they never actually say, but I've conquered most of the world, most of America at least, and all that's left is the British. They're the only ones left in the world. Free virtue, and what else do I get? More culture. Oh, free virtue would be amazing. And, let me get here. More yield from that. Less culture need for border expansion. Exploring units can build these free additional modules. Okay, we're gonna go with less culture for culture expansions. The NSA are building up these little NSA settlers, and the second that I find one of their settlements, I'm going to declare war on them and bring my melee units to bound. I'm also shifting my fleet down south. This fleet here, it's a very small one, very small one, but it's building up, and I'm going to be engaging on war with them, and it's a war in which if I lose a lot of vehicles, it's not a big deal. I also have a part of my fleet moving down as well. I should mention that. I do have a small fleet also moving down there. The American Reclamation Corporation is still not going to make peace. Are they going to make peace? Please make peace. I kind of want them to make peace because with me I can shift all my resources over to the NSA. Central is completely undefended. That's their capital city. And yeah, so I'm going to get these guys moving down to Gyeongsang. And that's one of the capitals in the game. That was the original Cheongsu capital. I need all the capitals to win this. I have to hold them for a certain number of turns, I believe. Not too sure with that part, but I think it's true. I think you have to hold them for a certain number of turns. Okay, now, I can probably just hold this with bombers, I think. Oh wow, look at this. He can go 2 steps on land. That's actually going to speed things up. None at all, but it changes things. So I'm going to have him fortify here. I'll burn through him next turn. This guy here will probably stick behind, or maybe even this guy here. Maybe that guy will stick behind. Yeah. And then everybody else is going to push down south to the NSA, and we'll be declaring war with them very soon. There would be a preference for me to be able to wipe out, to make peace with the NSA, or the Americans, the ARC. But if that's not there, that's not there. I'm not going to take options that are not actually available. So these guys will come down to here. Maybe have him sit here. I just gotta isolate where his fleet is. Where is his fleet? Oh, look at that. He's got his fleet sitting at Citadella. I moved those guys the wrong way then. I'm gonna sit there for now. So I need to get my fleet over to here. That's gonna take 3 turns. Yikes. Because I can't lose Citadella. That's a victory place. I think I need that. So gonna need a lot more boats. That's where his entire fleet is. It's his whole freaking fleet. And we'll rest these guys now. So you know what? I can move them over that way to make them more capable of fending off that enemy. I'll make this Master Autosled head down to there for recapture, because I have a feeling I might lose Citadella to the NSA. Might be doing some base trading and some little bits of that, and it's going to take him a while to get down there. So we'll go through Masigo. It's a long way. Oh geez, this guy actually should sit here. Liberty. That's why. And that guy will sit here. These guys, ones that are decently far away, so it's going to take a while to get them down there, or to there. These weird little black blips on the screen. You can probably see them here. Oh, there's one of them. There's one of the precious funguses that I've been looking for so long. Precious fungus. Yeah, this will be a war that will not be very nice for me, because he's got a lot of ships. So it's going to be a war on the size of, if you remember the African Union War, that was a pretty big war. I won that one, but it was a big war. And let's see, I'm going to build a Poseidon again. And here's another thing I'll do. I think this is worth it. I'm going to go to Citadella. I'm going to purchase Cobras. Or actually the sleds. Where's the sleds at? Sleds. Because they can move over most. Master auto sled. That's what I'll build. I'll build a bunch of these things. And I'll be using them to recapture that. I'll build one at Midfa. And then another one here. And I'll just use that to help there. And then I have a golem I can build. I like to build that golem and hang it with that guy. That guy's pretty powerful, actually. The golem. Master golem. Here we go. Hybrid world unit. And hey, that's actually an achievement to build that hybrid unit. Look at that. And yeah, if the NSA don't declare war on me this turn, I'll declare war on them probably next turn. So get this guy down. We'll get him down to San Adreo. I think he'll just die in Citadella, which has no combat strength, by the way. That's rather unfortunate, because this is a city that I specifically unpopulated, and no, he's actually going to move his fleet around. So maybe defending this won't be as crazily necessary as possible. I'll just have to tie up that fleet. And whoa, where did these freaking units show up to? That could ruin some plans, don't you think? I'm gonna have to pull some of my units back to actually wipe these units out. Or maybe not, I don't know. I'm looking at it and I have a lot here, so I'll just use what I have here. So I wipe out that unit. Please. Strike can do 100 damage to that guy and just kill him. Super wave crits happening here. And I'm not going to let the action until these are done critting. Oh, no, he's actually gone, so yay me, I guess. That trade route of his is no longer a happy customer. And here we go. I want to attack anyway. Central is now mine sauce. All he has left is Praxis, and I can probably capture that with just the fleet of ships that I have, and I probably don't even need some many sea units. And this guy here is going to be out in the base a little bit. Same thing with over here. Just gotta make sure these capitals are locked down. So... Wow, he has a bit of a fleet over here. Will he accept peace with me now? She accept peace with me?
I haven't got all day.
Not entertaining peace, even though I've wiped out most of her everything. Okay, so I can't declare war this turn, except wipe out all the vassals. That's why I was trying to make peace. Just wanted to get rid of all these guys. They can get in the way. I don't want that. So we'll be going for Sang next turn. And all the fleet will be heading down. All the fleet. If I have to wipe out the Americans, I have to wipe out the Americans. They probably were going to be lousy partners anyway. Move these guys into Central. And he will skip turn. This person will move into Liberty. That will be the next closest one, I would say. My happiness is Not doing bad, actually. So I was going to put this one over at Adreo, not Citadella. Because if we capture Citadella, then there's no point, right? So I got to keep these guys somewhere around here-ish, but I should keep them all together. Just so they have strength in numbers. He's got a decent-sized fleet here. I mean, nothing compared to mine, but it's just the positioning that he has. It's really good. That's my new Master Golem. Gonna place him down by Citadella, just in case. Nice little unit, the Master Golem. And this is a long jump over to San Angelo, exactly where we wanted him to go. This guy, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll keep him on the front, or no. I have 9 planes here already. 10 actually, 1 from Prospect. So let's get him to go as far east or west as possible. Magan. The old port city of Magan. Reaver can move up a little itty bitty bit, not too much. And this guy will rejoin with his friends, the fleet. Now, again, I'm going to build another ship. Where are they? Oh, Magan's land-based. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot that was a thing. So I build strikes here. And end turn. Oh, the sub has. I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna keep him in Liberty, fortified as a defender for that place, just in case. And geez, I should just remingle these guys with the fleet up here, because it'll be very bad for me otherwise. And this guy can move forward onto the fungus. How much fungus do I need to get to actually do that mission? Santa Harvest. No, that's the wrong one. 3 more. That's a lot. That is a frigging ton of them. I can't get into Dorado this turn because why? There's somebody already in there. So we'll have to take this guy over to Midfa. Take almost the same amount of turns, and he'll travel further. Okay. So next time, declare war on the NSA. And I'm kind of hoping that the Americans can make peace with me, but if they can't, no biggie. I'll just wipe them out. If they make peace with me, I have more health available for capturing more British cities. Okay, so let me see this final little bit. Will the Americans make peace with me?
I haven't got all.
I was worried about that. They're not entertaining peace this time. So we have to wipe them out. So I'll start moving these guys up. These big guns. Central for now. No wait, you can't because it's a land-based one, so I guess he's going to join the fleet in the war against the NSA. And yeah, the shelling of Praxis begins. Or I can pull off on that for a second, because I'm going to go to war with the NSA right now. I can rest a little bit. This guy can just sit. No, actually, I'm gonna keep both of them up because the war's gonna begin. I'm gonna need their guns. Look how intertwined our armies are right now. I'm gonna get crushed in this particular engagement. It's almost like his army's almost following mine. So I gotta pull this guy back, and it's just delay. I gotta delay his fleet as much as possible. Okay, so to the NSA.
Hello there.
Let's change our relationship with him. We are now going to go from being cooperative to war. And apparently I got an achievement called Prince. Okay, that's a funny little name, I guess. So he can't see my subs, so that's good. So I can still use my... This is a problem I have with certain factions and certain positions on the map. Certain factions on the map could see my subs, and that made them a hell of a lot less effective at wiping out the enemy. And so the nice thing about having invisible subs is it actually limits the number of steps that they're going to be able to take towards making aggressive moves. And you can position your subs in such a manner that they won't be able to actually attack you in this round. So getting more subs will be a mini priority coming up, because this will now give me a huge tactical advantage. Now I'll pull my melee guys back. This is also going to change like how he builds units, right? Because you build, like right now he's probably building units based on a demand to get the victory, and he's probably not thinking about how to actually get a domination win, because his only opponents in the game are like really weak, like American Reclamation Corporation and Australia. So me being able to just come in here and do this kind of damage is good. What can I do here? A major victory. That's a major victory. Let's get this fleet ship up to turn that into more than a major victory. Can I? I think so. No, still just a major victory, but it will weaken him quite a bit. If I can get the second ship in here for... it's not gonna work. But yeah, he has a ridiculous number of ships. So I'm gonna use these guns to start firing. That's why I kind of held them off, because I don't have to use them against the Americans just yet. That could be something for the future. For their fortune. And these are all maxed vetted guys, so they can't get new ranks. So when I fire on them, that's the damage they take. They will not deal 75 damage immediately per turn like they would in the past. And our fleet sizes before this encounter were similar in size. His is now severely diminished from what it once was. Just at a range, so this guy can actually heal up and get a little more extra range. That's unfortunate. And this guy should be able to hit. Yes, I have a special talent with these Shrikes where if they're full health, they can actually increase their range of attacks. This is excellent, of course. And once I capture Jung, Sang, and Dang Yang, that's going to give me a staging area for my ships, which will be great. The Xeno Titan's going to move forward one and get destruction of whatever it is on that particular unit. This is where it's going to start sucking, though. So I want to destroy the melee guys' priority, but they're also the hardest to kill. And there's only one range unit here, so maybe the range unit will be more valuable to kill, because that will limit the amount of bombardment they can do on my cities that have harbor. Not bombardments, but shots. So that's 40 attack. Gotta move this guy up though. Gotta support the fleet. Alien nest discovered randomly. This guy's kind of stuck here. Like, there's two guys here who definitely are dead. This guy and this guy are definitely dead. So I'm gonna strike on this guy here and this guy here. And I'm gonna start pumping out some more ships. I'm gonna buy some instead of just building them. This place is building up Poseidon, so I don't want to interrupt that. So I'll build here a sub. And the subs are your ultimate delay tactic. The Leviathan. And then Falah will build a second one. And I can use them to kite almost forever. Ooh, where? Leviathan. What am I doing on money? 6,000. So this is a little further away, but I'll build a Reaver. And then here, I will also build a Reaver. One turn away from getting another Poseidon here, so the Reavers will be very appreciated in the front line. You know where else I can go? And this just hit me. Down here, Citadella, this is a perfect place for it. So I'll purchase another, I guess, a sub down here because we want to delay the fleet from activity. And this looks like it'll be good. So he's going to probably turn a lot of this around, or probably attack with it, or one of those two options. And now it's just a matter of getting to his colonies before he can win the game, which is kind of scary at some points. This Shrike, we'll have him sit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, you're not sitting for now. You're going to go all the way and attack this thing, all the way over there. Have another Shrike like that? Do that? No, not, of course not. That guy's got to sleep. But that kills him, actually, so that's good. That's great news. I'm going to reposition this over to Fortune. It'll be the same range as Praxis, but it'll give me more opportunities coming up. And this one's got to be repositioned over to San Madreo to attack this boat over here. And the more pot shots I get on that fleet, the better. This guy will rest. So will this guy. Makes him stronger. And our health has actually picked up quite a bit now. We're at +5 health, so war will be good. War will be very good. I can probably capture Jeonsang at least right away and not have too much for problems. Now, getting expeditions out will be a little bit harder now because of limitations on where I can go. So I'm going to go bring him up to here, and we're going to come across here and try and get some land-based stuff. So that guy will sit. Our master drone cage will move on up and support the main army. Like a good little buddy. This person's going to keep building that biowell because that's what keeps us in the game. Even though the NSA, like I said, they're a little bit everywhere, and that's kind of scary because some of these bases kind of just fall over. So as long as I can get rid of their melee C units, I'm fine. Speaking of which, here we go. This is the exact situation I've been trying to worry about. Like, oh, your city defenses are terrible. He might capture this actually, and that might be a dead sub. No, never mind. And now he's gonna go after the ships. So like I said, we gotta delay him. That's what I'm going for here. And the more of his ships I kill, obviously the better. He might mop up the entire fleet, in fact. But it'll take him a while, so my other fleet can kind of swing in, grab all the bases, kill him, all that jazz. Ruin his progress. Wow, they went for all the ships I didn't think they would. There's still one more ship they can attack. Now here's the crazy part of this. These Xenoswarms are not as good as they used to be. They used to be really good, but now they're actually quite crappy. Yeah, he gets a lot of attacks here, but I don't think he did as much damage as I did, so yay me, boo him. In fact, Polyaustralia is still at war with the American Reclamation Corporation. And still losing, seemingly, in a major way. Like, he only has one city that only produces units, and that's still more than he can handle. It's kind of funny. I mean... Okay, so... I think it might be my interest to grab Danyi first, because it's one, doesn't have all these vehicles here, there's vessels here, and the second part of that is I can put my flyers there to support that effort. So it's only a major victory. This is one of the most powerful units in the game. Only a major victory. How crappy is that? They're just overall really crappy units, to be completely honest. So let's get our fleet out. Get our fleet out. Get our fleet out. Yeah, this guy had a war plan the whole time. The whole game he's had a war plan. So I can only strike one of these guys with that. Get my submarine out, and oh, look at this, infinite vision all directions for this guy. So maybe these submarines are not going to be that useful as I thought they were going to be. Can I get out of here? No, he's kind of stuck. So it's the only place I can really attack. This guy's surrounded, so he will most definitely die next turn. But hey, I'll take out the ship with me. Now I got my Reavers out. And I should have more subs. In this place we'll be building more Poseidons. Same here. More health. Yay, it gives me 1 extra health with, 10% growth. Really gives you an idea of how little 10% growth can represent. So, for what to destroy here, I guess this guy here is my best bet. If I destroy him, then I can't actually capture that. I think I might have wasted some turns already with not destroying this guy. And that might be what hurts me here. Yep, that's exactly... Wait, I still have another shot. It's a low health guy, but he'll still do it. Low health guys still do full damage, and... 9! He still has enough health. I wasted a shot, that's why. If I didn't waste that shot, I wouldn't be in this position. Okay, so that's all the defensive-oriented stuff, and now for the offensive-oriented stuff. So can you see me everywhere? The answer is no, which is good. So that's going to limit the steps that you can take forward. Ships to these guys. I'll just be positioning my subs in such a way that I can be moderately aggressive, but also be defensive. And him, is he actually friends with this guy? Are you serious? This douchebag? Dude, seriously. This guy's about to win the game and you're all friends with him? I gotta find those civilizations though, those little... Like, they look like this, basically. And I don't even know if they have names on them. So a little bit of mixed damages here and there. I still have my airships to do damage as well. Trying to stay behind the submarine. Err on the side of caution here. Okay, this guy can't attack this turn. Let's see. I'm in the ocean, so that's a little bit of a mini pun there. Let's see. Wow, not get down in time. Okay, let's get him over to here. Actually, over to here, because he actually has to capture Dangi from them. This guy should be able to attack something. Looks like he can take the city, or he can go on this guy. I think I'm going to go for the Dreadnought, because on top of being pretty far away, it's also a more important target to me. I don't see Dangi as being a big important target. Let's wait that out. Let's see how much damage I can do against Praxis. None, apparently, so I'm not close enough. In fact, I have to be almost in 1-2 range to actually fire. But the damage is good. Let's get our auto slide in. So 1, 2, 3 should be able to do it pretty happily. I'll get right on in there. I'll let him take a pot shot at me. And actually, a lot of these fighters don't need to attack me right now. I can use them over on this front. So I'm gonna go for this melee area guy here. I want to get rid of all their melee C units because they're really the only threatening guys here. Reduce range, of course. This guy has taken damage. Let's grab a shot at Dangi. That might free up some of my actual ships later on. These guys, their super extended range can hit Dangi from here, so I'll take that shot. Apparently that one's already moved. This guy doesn't have the super extended range, so he's going to be on Praxis. I'm going to move these guys sooner rather than later. Huh. I could possibly hit some units on this flank. They're all full deadish, so... The victory type that he chose is often considered to be the hardest one because you actually don't have a lot of land available late in the game, so you actually have to destroy territory a lot of times. But in this case, it actually worked out pretty well because no one colonized much of anything this game. You know, it was actually really good for him. So I do have a drone cage here, but if I can't get him mixed up with all these big Xenos, he won't be that valuable. He is a healer unit. Kind of a weird mix, but yeah. That guy can sit. You get him all the way up to here, and then have him sit. And I'm going to leave it here. This is the end of my day, so I'll see you guys again tomorrow with more Civilization Beyond Earth.